Hello friends, and welcome back to another episode of TT Reacts. Any tips for a newbie? I was thinking a wider base might help. This person, I don't know if she's trying to walk on her hands or if she was trying to hold it. Let me see here. She said a wider base. No. If by a wider base you mean wider arm stance, you don't want to do that because that's going to make it harder for you on your shoulders to hold it. But if you're just trying to hold a handstand, you really need to, first of all, you clearly don't know where your feet are supposed to go in the movement. So that's number one. And then number two, yeah, just nothing's right about this. Yeah, this person needs to do the progression drills. I read a comment. It's once again, people are recommending this person who doesn't know what she's doing to start from the ground as if that's supposed to do anything to help. Knowing how to kick up is one of the first things you should learn how to do. It shouldn't be something that you work toward. It should be what you start with and build upon. So I don't recommend you start from the ground, but I do recommend you do the circuit drills here. Start with one. It's going to help you to figure out where your feet are going, and then you move along to the next progression, both feet kicking out. Keep it in the same spot to get the maximum core engagement, and that will lead you into your free handstand by the end of your training. I recommend spend 1 to 2 weeks per drill, just building upon what you know and just getting your shoulder endurance up and just strengthening your core and helping you to stabilize in that movement before progressing and trying to do a free handstand without a wall at all. So yes, do this progression, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. And don't forget to do your warm-ups beforehand, and you should be good. But yeah, I don't know how we even got here to this point where a handstand is looking like this. I keep falling when I put my feet next to each other. Help me to get out from this plateau, please. Some days ago, after 1 week of handstand training, I achieved my first 8-second free handstand starting from a wall with my face facing the wall. I actually don't even know which, you could be in either position and your face is facing the wall. Anyway, and from that, now I falled into a plateau. I can show you the video of my 8-second handstand. I spent 5 of those seconds from the phase of kicking from the wall into a handstand, and then I stayed in my best handstand form, position 3 seconds. Very straight, but that was Wednesday. Today's Friday. Okay, so basically this person, they were able to get 8 seconds their handstand on Wednesday, and they can only do 5 seconds on Friday. So they're basically saying they're going into an arch. They're trying to practice posterior pelvic tilts. It helps for a few seconds, and then back to arching. And yes, this person, just so you know, you can just post the video. You don't have to write a prompt and then ask for permission to post the video. But, yeah, so the reason why you're probably finding yourself into the arch is because your feet placement either isn't solid or you don't know exactly where it's supposed to be. It could be another issue as well. You just don't have the core engagement to hold it in that posterior pelvic tilt move and hold it for the duration of the 8 seconds. So definitely do some core work, some wall work with these drills here that I'm putting on the screen. And you should be good by the time you get to the end of this progression workout. So yes, the second workout is going to help you to kick out and just get a feel for the handstand without fully committing to it. And it does emphasize grabbing the movement with your core. So very, very important that you put it in the spot that is the most painful and that really engages your muscles the most in this movement. And then by the time you get to this last drill here, you should have enough stamina to go ahead and try your free handstand on the ground. So yes. And make sure that when you get to the top of the movement in your free handstand without a wall, that you're squeezing your ankles together and making sure your feet are nice and solid in that position. Last video. Starting to feel better. Been working on handstands for several months now. Took a break over the last few weeks and came back feeling a little more comfortable. Okay. So very good. So this handstand looks pretty stable. You can see in the beginning that that's what most people are complaining about, is their feet. They don't know where they're supposed to go. And they never seem to find themselves in this ending position here. You can notice how as he gets into position with his feet, he gradually moves his feet to where he feels the most engagement in his core, which is what I encourage. Ideally, you do want to find that spot as soon as possible and then try to hold it from there. But sometimes you do have to take a second to adjust and get your feet to the correct spot. But it's imperative that once you get it into position, that you're tightening up your core to the highest extent possible just to hold that movement up. But in terms of helping to make it extend longer, you definitely need to do ongoing core work, shoulder work, and chest work as well. Mainly doing your warm-ups before you do this workout. Now, I recommend 3 sets of push-ups, planks, and lateral raises before you go into your handstand training. But as long as you do at least 1 set, you should be fine to go ahead and practice, just to make sure that the muscles are warmed up and they don't get overworked by the intensity of this movement, and just trying to hold your body weight up. You don't want to just go into that without warming up anything. So yeah, I recommend this person do some strength training and do the drills that I already put on the screen. And you should be good because your handstand's already pretty stable. Just some things to focus on moving forward and just improving it. All right, everybody, that was the last video. Thanks so much for tuning in. And if you liked the video, go ahead and like it and subscribe. And if you'd like your video to be featured, go ahead and send it to this email right here, and you may see it in an upcoming video. But until next time, ciao.